Hi, this is your smartphone. I would like to tell you a little about myself and other smartphones. The smartphone is a cellular phone with computer-like capabilities. The smartphone includes the keyboard for email and text messaging. Of course, the smartphone can be used for making and receiving telephone calls. Smartphones can also be used for sending and receiving email, as well as text messages. Some applications even integrate your Facebook, Twitter, and instant messaging into one place. You can use your smartphone to manage your calendar and tasks. One of the most important uses of a smartphone is for playing games. Here we have an example of one popular game, Angry Birds. What an incredible use of technology. Watch as the bird flies through the air. Oh, 5,000. Awesome. Watch it knock all that stuff down. Let's throw another. Looks a little high. Well, that wasn't very good. 5,000. Level complete. This could get very addicting. I think I'll have to download that to myself and play it later. Some people use their smartphone to play music. It can replace portable music players and can even stream music and video directly off the internet. There are applications by Apple, Rhapsody, Moog, Pandora, and many others designed just to be used on smartphones. So, what makes a smartphone work better than a regular cell phone? Small computers have existed for years, but it's really the speed of the network that makes it all happen. The creation of the 3G network with digital broadband packet data is what made smartphones mainstream. CDMA 2000, UMTS and Edge networks brought speeds that were far greater than ever seen in the past. 3.5G networks were just an improvement on 3G. 4G technology brought with it speeds that are typically at least twice that of anything seen before, but can peak to far greater speeds, allowing much more data for voice, music, video and host of new features. The combination of these high speeds with computer features being added to phones is what makes the phone smart. Every smartphone works like any other computer you have. They all run some type of operating system. Most people are aware of the iPhone and its operating system, iOS. The iPhone's largest rival is the Android operating system, developed by Google and used on phones by Motorola, Samsung, and many others. Another large player in the smartphone market is Research in Motion, maker of the BlackBerry. BlackBerries have been the first choice of many businesses for their push email technology. Windows Phone 7 is rather new and is Microsoft's replacement for previous Windows mobile devices. Other systems like Symbian and Palm are still also in use.
Alright, here's a typical 8th grader. Do you use a smartphone?
Yes, I do use a smartphone.
What kind?
A Droid.
What do you do with the Droid?
I play games and text my friends.
Do you ever use it for phone calls?
Rarely.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Alright, here's another smartphone user. What type of phone do you use?
I use an iPhone.
And what do you use the iPhone for?
I mainly use it for downloading apps like OnStar so I can get my car remotely started and get diagnostic feedback for when I would need service for the car.
Okay, and anything like online dating?
No.
Thank you. Alright, here's another smartphone user. Sir, what do you do?
I'm a salesman.
And do you use a smartphone?
Yes,
And
I do use a smartphone.
What type?
I use the BlackBerry.
And what do you use it for?
I use it for emailing the office and calling customers.
And what else?
To plan my schedule and flights for my locations to where I need to go.
And anything else?
I use it for using a GPS to find the locations for my customers.
Okay, and do you ever call anyone on it?
I call everybody all the time.
Great. And what do you sell?
I sell smartphones to companies.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, here's another smartphone user. What is it you do?
I'm a high school senior.
And do you use a smartphone?
Yes, I use the iPhone.
Okay. And what do you use it for?
Facebook, texting friends, downloading music.
And do you ever use it to call anyone?
No.
Thank you.
On March 10, 1876, Bell and Watson completed the first successful telephone call, if it could be called that in today's terms. Bell to Watson in the next room uttered his famous words, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." The telephone would perform the same basic service for the next several decades. It wouldn't be long, however, until people started to try taking their phones with them. Although the look of the phone evolved into a shape we're a bit more familiar with, there really wasn't much change for quite some time. Then, in the late 1960s, we got a glimpse of the future, whether we knew it was science fiction or not. Star Trek premiere on TV. Although just science fiction brought to TV by Gene Roddenberry did most, at least one person saw it differently. Dr. Martin Coulbert, of Motorola, made the first cell phone call to his rival in 1973. The Dynatac took 15 years to develop, and through the 1980s to today, technology continued to evolve. Then in 2007 the cell phone got smart. The introduction of the iPhone began a whole new technology. Smartphones aren't free of issues. Debates still rise regarding smartphone use by students in schools and whether or not the ability to communicate with parents and use its technology also creates a distraction from learning. Another issue is the use of phones while driving. The survey done in British Columbia found that distracted cell phone users contributed to 104 deaths and 5,000 injuries in the year 2010. Recently, the death of high-profile plastic surgeon, Dr. Frank Ryan, made headlines when his vehicle crashed over a California cliff, seconds after he tweeted on his smartphone. With faster networks, processors and better batteries, the sky's the limit on the future of smartphones. Texas Instruments even has a new 3D screen that will work with smartphones. Thanks for watching. Time to go throw some birds.